With inflation rising at the fastest rate since the 1980s, there's at least one thing President Joe Biden may be able to do to rein in prices. Yahoo Finance's own Rick Newman is here with more. And Rick, tell us, what could be done here by the Biden administration on inflation?
You remember those Trump tariffs that he imposed on imports from China and some other countries? Well, they're still there. Biden has not changed anything about those Trump tariffs. He could, though. And there's some new research from the Peterson Institute that says if Biden were to either lower some of those tariffs or remove them completely, it could lower inflation by 1 to 2 percentage points. And maybe that does not sound like a lot, but taking inflation down by 1 or 2 percentage points could be $800 or $1,000 in savings for the typical family. We import about $2.8 trillion worth of stuff a year. That is a ton of stuff. About half of that stuff comes with no tariffs, but the other half does come with tariffs. And the president can lower those tariffs. So it's something he could do. I don't think he's likely to do it because it would conflict with some other priorities he has, but it is a lever he can pull.
Rick, I will gladly take that 1%. That's money I can reinvest in my golf balls for the summer season. But why not do it? Why wouldn't that be a big political win for him and a good headline of him trying to attack inflation and going against stuff that Trump put in?
Yeah. So one of Biden's priorities is more domestic manufacturing. And I think that has a lot to do with why he has left those Trump tariffs, especially on Chinese imports, in place. If you lower tariffs or remove them, you're essentially making imported goods cheaper, and it's harder for U.S. manufacturers to compete then. And we know that it just costs more to produce stuff here in the United States. So I think that's one big reason. Biden also, considers labor unions to be an important constituency for himself. Labor unions favor the type of protectionism that Trump did, putting tariffs on imports to make them more expensive, to give U.S. workers a bit of an advantage. So Biden would be undermining some of those things. And I think he has to ask himself, what's the bigger threat at this point? Is it going to be that inflation just torpedoes his presidency, or that he might do some things that some of his constituencies don't necessarily like? So for now, this is something he's not doing. But if inflation gets worse, who knows? Maybe he'll change his mind.
All right. Yahoo Finance's own Rick Newman, thank you again so much.